visiting St. Anne Dragons and your Mount Allison Mounties. At this point, I ask everyone please rise if you are able and remove your headwear. Face our national flag for the playing of Canada. The officials for tonight's game. The lead official is J.P. Demirez. Second official, Bailey Stockton. On the line, Javier Giayet and Daniel Lepage. Now introducing the starting lineup for the visiting St. Anne Dragons. Number 4, Amy Arsenault. Number 5, Katia Ivanov. Number 7, Fiona Brideau. Number 9, Jacqueline Bright. Number 10, Julian McDonald. Number 15, Megan DeMont. Libero number 2, Abby Smetler. Libero number 12, Micaiah Addington. The head coach for the Dragons is Gil Arsenal. And now, introducing the starting lineup to your Mount Allison Mounties! Mary Fogarty! Number 4, Julia Henry! Number 5, Logan Tate! Number 9, Erica Esteban! Number 11, Emma Burns! Number 14, Chloe Palmer! Libero, number 2, Sarah Mason! And Libero, number 6, Sarah McInnes! The head coach for your Mount Allison Mounties is Robbie Drake.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. We're here for ACAA women's volleyball action. Today we have the visiting Université Saint-Anne Dragons and the Mount Allison University Mounties. Les Dragons, in their distinctive white and blue uniforms, will defend the end of the court from left to right, and the Mounties in their home whites will do so from right to left. Un mot de bienvenue pour nos téléspectateurs de la langue française. Soyez bienvenus à notre télédiffusion de ce match. On est très content de vous avoir avec nous. Alors, on va voyer un bon match de volley ici à Mount Allison. And the Dragon will kick things off, if we can say that about volleyball. And it will be Jacqueline Bright with the first service. Bright has 0.6 points per set. Tate, the hit. And out and down. Point to the Mounties. One serving nil. And this is number 3, Marie Fogarty, scoring currently 3.7 points per set. And she has 0.5 service aces per set thus far. Must go. Quality hit out and off of Palmer. One serving one. Going back now is number 4, Amy Arsenault. Arsenault leads the team at 2.2 points per set. There she serves from the right. Back row, up and no. Down it goes. Lead to the Dragon. 2-1. Ian Allen is our analyst and technical producer. Ben Hutchert on camera. Up and over. Out it goes. 3-1 Dragon. And Ian, coming into this one, the Dragon have played 4 matches. They have won 1 set across those 4. So this is a solid start for the Dragon. 4-3, 4-1 at least, they take a 3-point lead. Arsenault looking for a 3rd point. Henry, Tate. Tate's patented quick over, Ian, and it is 2 serving 4 with Logan Tate herself going back to serve right of center.
Yeah, she's able to spot a lot of open spaces, but you can look just before ball gets to her hand. She's having a quick look over her shoulder, see who's there, and it gives her the better options.
Tate, Gallagher, over, set, Gallagher, Tate, hit, straight back, set by Tate, Gallagher up, Palmer, Arsenault, there's the set, the hit, Henry, Tate, hit, up, it must go, and oh my. Free ball over, Arsenault, the set, the hit, a quality rally here and down. Point and serve to the Dragon. And what an exchange between the clubs right there.
Yeah, that was a great rally. There's a lot of fair bit of scrambling happening, but it was still good action on both sides to keep the ball in play and also get some decent offensive attempts.
Megan D'Entremont to serve for the Dragon. It is 5-2 in favor of Université Saint-Anne. Up and down, and there is number 9, Bright. Quality dig there. Bright goes down, up it comes, must go, the block. Over and down. Quality effort from Jillian McDonald. She is the tallest player on the Dragon at 6 feet, I believe, or 6'1". Memory will serve me here. 6.0. All right. Henry, Tate, the hit, off the front line and down. That went off the court, off of Brideau. 3 serving 6. And this is Emma Burns. Emma Burns, a 23-24 All-Canadian. Burns, right of center on the serve. The hit. Oh, a tape roller. Tate, push, Estefan. Bright, the block. Up it goes. Must go. In. Oh, just found the back corner, did Amy Arsenault. Arsenault is happy. So are the men's Dragon squad up in the cheap seats.
Yeah, they had a match earlier today up at Crandall.
7 serving 3. This is McDonald. Tape roller. Tate. Push. The hit. The block. Up. Soft one over. Tap down. Must go. No. Okay. What do we got, Ian?
University of Saint Anne had one of their blockers was on the net during that part. You could see the net going up and down. R2 had that call solid, which is great to see.
Addington is the libero. Here's Estefan for the Mounties, left of center, 4 serving 7. The set, the push, the block down. Mounties take the point. Palmer on the front line. We haven't seen her much thus far this season, Ian, and great to see a new face on the block. Here's Estefan from left of center. Over and out. Oh my. Oh my. Bright cross bodies the bleachers. She's okay. Not sure about the bleachers though, Ian. 6 serving 7, Estefan. Net ball, unforced error, point and serve to the Dragon. 8 serving 6. Estefan comes out. McGinnis, the libero, comes in. Number 7 is going back. That is Kayana Brideau. 1.3 points per set. She has .08 service aces. Off of Henry and out, point to the Dragon. 9 serving 6. And the Dragon have come out strong in this first frame. We're in the first set. Dragon 9, Mounties 6. Brideau. McGinnis must go. Out. 10-6. Dragon. Not the Dragon. The standings would have us believe, Ian, they are showing very well in set number 1.
Yeah, they're playing solid ball, defense, and trying to work to get good offensive chances. Arsenault's had the majority of those attacks.
Here it is for Henry to block. Henry up. Tate. Henry now into the net. 5 points to lead now. 11 serving 6.
And Barnburner just finished up down at UNBSJ, where they were hosting St. Thomas. Went to full 5 sets. UNBSJ won that 5th set, 15-13.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was a tight match, and that'll give UNBSJ a tie. That put them in tie for first place with 8 points with Holland. And Stu will be staying with 6 points, I believe, or they were 4. Yeah, they only had 2 in, so they had 4.
Yep.
Prior to that, so they'll stay in that position.
Palmer. Whistle down, double strike off of McDonald. 8 serving 11. And here is Palmer.
A little bit of chuckling going back and forth between R1 and the lib for the Dragon. Both basically going, that's not how you're supposed to handle the ball.
Block.
Mount player on the net.
All right. Serving point to the Dragon, 12 serving 8. Gallagher out, McGinnis in. Number 5 now, this is Ivanov. 1.2 points per set.
Yeah, and with that 2-lib system, they'll usually have one who's a little better at serve reception, one's better at just general back row defense, which is why they'll see them switched out so much. Just outside the line on that one. It's good, tough serve, good judgment on the reception on that.
And a very demonstrative signal from the corner judge. 9 serving 12. Here's Julia Henry. Right of center. Deep on the block. There's the set. Too much on it from our number 15, D'Entremont.
And a solid follow through onto the net with the hand as well. So
10 serving 12. Henry wants 2 in a row. The set, it is set up there by Palmer. Tate is there. Over. Henry. Tate. Fogarty. Whoa, and Burns with a hammer. 11 serving 12 as the Mounties come back with authority. Addington is the libero for Les Dragons. Don't forget our mailbox, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Unforced error from Henry. Point and serve to the Dragons, 13 serving 11, and here is Jacqueline Bright. .36 service aces per set. Tate. Hammer from Fogarty. 12 serving 13. Point and serve to the Mounties. Fogarty will serve. Fogarty leading. No, she is the second leading scorer at 3.7 points per set. Too much on it. Point and serve, Dragon. McGinnis in. Fogarty out. 14 serving 12. This is Amy Arsenault. Burns, Tate. Hit and in and point and serve. Wow, we're on a seesaw in. 13 serving 14. Logan Tate.
Yeah, Mounties working their way back into this. We got substitution for Les Dragons.
Sophie Léger.
Yep, is in for McDonald.
All right, here we go. Mounties TV, all lowercase. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Off of Addington. The set must go. Tate. Gallagher. Burns. Sharp angle on that one. Block. Arsenault. Estefan. Burns. Wow, touched the couple on its trajectory.
Yep.
All even now, 14 serving 14. Vous pouvez communiquer directement avec la boîte de presse. N'hésitez pas, envoyez vos messages d'appui. C'est le message, l'adresse suivante, MOUNTIESTV, commercial MTA.ca, MOUNTIS TV, commercial MTA.ca. All right, serve back to the Dragon, 15 serving 14. This is D'Entremont. Netball, unforced error, point and serve, Mounties. 15-15. Emma Burns now.
And just a little update from our YouTube chat from Carrie Fogarty. Let's go Mounties. Excited to be watching from Nanaimo, BC, cheering for my niece Marie and the entire team.
Excellent. Welcome. Kind of a Sunday brunch with a side of volleyball. Welcome aboard, British Columbia. Mounties with the point. And the lead now, 16, serving 15. Emma Burns to serve. Right of center.
Timeout called by Les Dragons. They got off to a really good start. They're sort of don't seem to be communicating quite as well right now as they were at the start of this set. And I think that's what their head coach would be. Who is my brain is? I should know this without even looking at it now. Gilles Larson, because he's been there for a while, and I've been around here for a while.
Right on, right on.
Now just basically just wants to give them that chance to take that one step away from what the scrambling they've been just been doing, and basically step back on and more fully focused and better communication on the court.
I think, Ian, we talked about this the last time out, but there's I think you and I agree that there's a strong level of parity in the league this season, and we're going to watch a tight campaign as this one progresses.
Well, the interesting one on that one is St. Thomas had beaten St. John, and if Mount A beats St. Anne today, it would have put five-way tie for second.
Wow.
But UMBSJ won, so that's two-way tie for first, and we could have a three-way for third once this one's done.
All right. Burns. Back row up, must go. Henry, Tate, push, and out it goes. Mounties have a 2-point lead. Their first 2-point lead of the set. We're in set number 1 here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. Welcome aboard. Addington, Bright, Gallagher, Tate, Henry, up, no.
Yeah, ball made no contact with the blocker at the net, so it's once it stays on the Mount A side. Four contacts are called.
Henry takes a break. Here is Sarah Mason, number 2. A new face for us.
Yep, first-year player out of Fredericton. She's been showing strong from that power position so far. Little shorter than some of the power hitters going to see, but her timing is fantastic.
Arsenault, the touch, the block. Tate, McGinnis. Oh my.
Tried to push that back set deep, had to push it a long way and just get a little too much on it and a little too tight and a little too far outside the antenna to handle.
All tied at 17, serving 17. This is Sophie Léger. Serving left of center. Tate. Estefan. Addington. Tate. Palmer. Back row. Out. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties. Fogarty back in. McGinnis takes a seat. Estefan to serve, left of center. There's the set, they hit the block. It must, there it is. Addington had a quick touch. Block, no. Point and serve. We're tied up. Ian Allen at 18. Number 7 now, that is Brideau. We've been around the circle. Brideau is ready to serve right of center. That is Burns, Tate, Palmer, and down it goes and out. Point to the Mounties. They are trading point for point here, Ian Allen, in a very entertaining first set.
Oh, it's beautiful volleyball to watch. It's been a little scrambling in a couple of spots, but still great volleyball.
Oh, net burn. Oh, a tape roller, Ian Allen. How do you defend against that? They did everything they could.
Yeah, and it's just as soon as that ball hits the tape, your first reflex is to freeze and trying to figure out which way it's going, and that usually means you're not going to get to it.
2-point lead for the Mounties. There's the set, the push. Oh, Gallagher. There's the Logan Tate move in. 21-18.
If they're not going to put a blocker up opposite her on that one, she's going to keep doing that all day.
Timeout taken by Les Dragons as Coach Arsenault will want to have a word.
Yeah, just one thing to point out. I've noticed in the last 4 or 5 rallies, we've had a number of first contacts during the rallies that have looked a little rough. But part of the concept is on that first contact, whether it's a serve reception or just getting the ball off an attack, you can mishandle the ball by having 2 contacts as long as it's within the same playing motion.
Okay.
And there's no lift involved. So basically, if you can those ones that had a couple off one hand and then the other, but back out on the first contact, that's legal. Second or third contact, not legal.
All right. Mounties are heavy into a discussion in their huddle as well. 21-18 for the Mounties. The Dragons have shown quality ball. As we said, stats do not lie. Only one set won by the Dragons so far in the season. Their quality of play suggests it should not be the case. As we've seen here, here is Palmer. Vertical goes the ball. Must go. Free ball to the Mounties. Tate. Yeah. Oh. Make no mistake, says Marie Fogarty. I think that left a crater in the floor, Ian.
Fogarty got all of that ball, but it's also another good sign that Tate is using all of her offensive potential possibilities, mixing things up to keep the Dragon on their toe, basically on their heels. Not quite sure where the attack's going to be coming from.
Addington couldn't get it back to the net. 23-18, 5-point lead for the Mounties. We're in set number 1 here at McCormick Gym. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is our analyst, technical producer. Ben Hooter is our camera guy. And Palmer put it out the back door, and it is serve and point to the Dragon. Coming in is number 6. That is Zoe Deveau. She takes off number 5, Ivanov. And here is Deveau at the line of service, right of center. Out it goes. 24-19, point and serve Mounties. And Sarah Mason has potential set point here, Ian Allen. She's serving right of center. Back row. Gallagher must go. Back row. There's the set, the hit. Gallagher. Tate. Burns. Down. Point. Set. Mounties.
And that whole rally, that point was actually made possible by the great dig by Gallagher over on this sideline. And beautiful, like she got to it and her pass was right to Tate for the setting. Didn't have to chase the ball or anything, so it gave her a better chance to get something solid in the way of in a set.
All right, Ian. Synopsis, if you will. The stats coming in wouldn't suggest we would have seen a set of that quality, but
that close, no. St. Anne came out. They had a really solid start. They were communicating well. They were making great decisions offensively. They're a team that will probably be above average on keeping the ball off the floor defensively overall. But that they started that way. They got a little weaker on that near the end in the last few points. Just whether they're just losing communication again or not, I'm not sure. But it's looking pretty decent right now. Mount A started a little quiet, but I think part of that might have been coming in knowing they were playing an opponent that's not necessarily the same level they should be at. And when that happens, quite often you'll see teams play down. It's not a big gap, but it's enough that it should be noticeable on the score. Mount A was able to pull it back together and win that set. And I think we'll just I'm thinking we might actually see Mount A continue with that pressure.
All right. Thank you, Ian. Don't forget, you can reach us at Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, or alternatively the chat box on YouTube. And we'd welcome your contacts for sure. Une invitation pour nos téléspectateurs de la langue française. N'hésite pas à nous contacter dans la boîte de chat à bord de notre système de YouTube. Mais vous pouvez nous contacter par courriel en direct à la boîte de presse à l'adresse suivante mountiestv@mta.ca. C'est tout en minuscule. À nouveau, mountiestv@mta.ca. That is Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. We welcome your contacts. Tell us where you're cheering from, who you're cheering for, and we'll share those shout-outs. Great volleyball, great effort by these student athletes and probably, I guess, Ian, short of, well, there's always the alternative of club ball, but this is probably some of the top amateur volleyball in the region.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see some better. AUS is definitely a level up beyond this again, and you get some of the top club teams with the youth club teams, with the U18 teams will be competitive at sometimes with some of these teams, and actually might overpower a couple, but also get run over by a couple of teams here as well, and in the ACAA as well. It's good to see. Senior women's volleyball is considerably different. Maybe not quite as athletic at the moment, unless you get the top few teams. But it's better decision making overall for the senior women's leagues.
A quality rally there, but Abby Dupre not able to react to that one, and the Mounties take a 1-0 lead. Marie Fogarty. We'll just remind you that Les Dragons are now serving from the right to the left of the screen where you're watching this one, and the Mounties in their whites coming back the other way. The set they hit in. Good effort there. That was number 7, Brido. She found that donut hole in the back right, or back left to her, and one serving one. Number 9 is Jacqueline Bright, or Jacqueline, if you will, an alternative, I guess. Bright, certainly a leader for the Dragons, Ian, we've seen by her play.
Yeah, definitely. She is a leader on the court. She makes some good decisions offensively. Nice deep serve there.
Oh, out it goes. Tate with a soft touch, but not in the right direction. She'll check her GPS, and here is Bright. 2 serving 1, Dragon in the lead by 1. McGinnis. Back it goes. Must go now. Set. Burns down. Addington was ready, but Burns chose carefully there, Ian.
Yeah, Burns made a wise decision. Instead of trying to hit through the block, she's going off the edge of the block, and that changes the direction of the ball coming over, so it's really tough to pick up in the back row.
Logan Tate, right of center. She has the serve for the Mounties. Addington. Bright. And let's see. Gallagher. No, that was McGinnis. Oh, back it comes. Good effort there. The hit. The set. Burns. Burns has got radar for picking out that open spot, Ian.
Yeah, she's very aware of where the blockers and defense are on the other side of the net.
3 serving 2. It is Logan Tate, right of center, with the serve for the Mounties. Here we go. Okay. That was touched on the way out, I think, right? Yeah. I saw a different flag sign from the back judge. 4 serving 2. Logan Tate continues looking for her 3rd point. Off and out. Off of number 14. That is Sophie Léger. Here is Logan Tate. Chasing point number 4. She's got her team a 3-point lead. It is 5-2. Mounties in set number 2. If you're just joining us here on ACAA TV. Net ball, unforced error, point and serve to the Dragons. Gallagher out, McGinnis in. This is Sophie Léger. 1.2 points, as we said. Quality dig. Hit. Wow. In close to the twine. Back row still alive. The hit.
Yeah. On that one, Desprez followed through on that hit and caught the net with her hand.
6 serving 3. Emma Burns will serve right of center. Gallagher has swapped once more at the libero position. Addington in the front row. Oh, quality effort from McDonald. I've used the line before, Ian, but she used her positive altitude, got her that point.
No, good timing, came down on the ball, solid contact.
Here we go. Quality serve. Out. Point and serve to the Mounties. 7 serving 4. Estefan with the serve. She'll be left of center. Ball off of Addington. That is McDonald out. Point to the Mounties. D'Entremont went left. Too far on that one. 8 serving 4. Out. Point and serve to the Dragon. 5 serving 8. It is Jillian McDonald. She is just left of center. Net ball unforced error. Point and serve to the Mounties. 9 serving 5. And here is Anna McCain. 3.4 points per set. She's number 3 in scoring efficiency for the Mounties. And perhaps Mr. Commentator should not have said that, Ian.
Yeah.
Now, number 3 now, this is Abby Desprez. Left of center. Oh, my. Bit of horseshoes on that one, Ian.
I don't know. Well, she's aiming for close to the line on that. She saw that outside blocker step into the middle, so she knew there was nobody near that sideline, and that's what Tate will do. She's doing that. I think that's the 5th or 6th time she's gotten that on points in home matches.
Out. Too much on it from Mason. 7 serving 10, and this will be D'Entremont. McGinnis swaps lib spots with Gallagher. Right of center, D'Entremont. 7 serving 10. We're in set number 2. McGinnis, Tate, Burns, down. Brito had a hand on it briefly, Ian, as it came over, I think.
Yeah, just got a piece of it, came down. Wasn't able to control that ball on the block.
Fogarty left of center, 11 serving 7. We're in set 2. Mounties up 1-0. Push, out. Right idea, wrong direction, Ian. 12 serving 7.
Yeah, just a little bit too hard. The Dragon have had number of balls. Actually, both teams have number of balls within inches of the lines. Far more than I'd expect to see this early in a match.
Fogarty. McDonald. Bright. Oh, quality hit. Quality hit. Léger. D'Entremont in, Addington the lib out. Looking for the swap will be Amy Arsenault. She will take off Megan D'Entremont. 8 serving 12. And this is Bright. Ever a scoring threat is Bright. Mounties need to be ready. Quickly back. McGinnis. Hit. It's alive. Oh, wow. Desprez had magic in her sneaks for the first one, but not for that second one, Ian.
No, Le Dragon did a fantastic job of keeping that ball in play and then getting it over from a deep position in the court. Mount A ran a fairly quick attack after that, and just Le Dragon didn't have a chance to get set back up again.
Block. Estefan and number 12, McCain, combined for the block. We have a timeout taken by Coach Arsenault. And when we come back, it will be 14-8. Ian, chat boxer.
No updates on the YouTube chat.
Okay. And let's see. Looking at, let me see. I have got the, yes, I do. We're going to look ahead a little bit here. Next Friday, the 15th, Mount Allison will travel to Charlottetown for a game against Holland College. Should be a dandy. Crandall will travel to UNBSJ. MSVU will be at UKC. Next Saturday, Stewart the Dal Rams and MSVU will travel to St. Anne. And the Mounties see action, let's see, 1 week from today. UKC will be here at Mount A. So we've got some quality games coming up in the loop. The volleyball fans, take note. If any are happening close to you, certainly worth your paying a visit. It's 14-8 for the Mounties. Mounties serve. Logan Tate in command of Le Ballon. Here we go. 14 serving 8. She is right of center. Back row. Bright. McDonald. Over to Burns. Out. 9 serving 14. The gap is 5. And it will be Sophie Léger. McGinnis in at libero. Did the libero swap with Gallagher. Left of center. Oh my. Ian, for young players at home, on the serve, it's you kind of freeze the hand, I guess, on ball contact. Or
it's a little different depending on whether you're doing a float or a topspin serve. A float, you want the hand basically meet flat on the ball.
Yes.
For a topspin, you're going to have a little bit of snap forward, same way as you would with an attack. With an attack hit from the front row, it's
Right
just you're aiming higher
okay.
for the ball to go up and then drop down once it gets to the other side of the net.
Yep. Oh my, Gallagher could not keep up, and well read by the front trio of the Dragon. 10 serving 15. McGinnis in, Gallagher out. And here is number 7, Brideau. Right of center. Just over the tape. Tate. Out. Too much on it by our number 12, McCain. 11 serving 15. The Dragons are not going away, Ian. They are climbing back rung by rung. There's the hit. McDonald, Musco, McGinnis, Tate, the hit. Oh, yeah. I think that's what McCain was after last time, Ian. 16 serving 11. Served to the Mounties. Estefan will be left of center. We're in set number 2 here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison, Sackville. The set, the push, block, and down. Maybe a little short on communication there, Ian, as we had 2 players mega focused on receiving that ball.
Yeah.
McDonald, Burns, Tate. Off the front row player and out. Point to the Mounties, 18-11. Margin at 7 now. We're in set number 2. Off Desprez.
That was a bit of a topspin on it, like not a hard topspin serve, but it was definitely topspin. It caused the ball to drop once it starts on its way down. It drops a little quicker, and Les Dragons would have been Brito, who wasn't quite able to make the adjustment to it. I think Brito, or is it? Nope.
Yep. Léger.
It was Desprez.
Malenfant. Back and out. Wow, the power I think the defender was taken aback by the power of McCain's shot.
Yeah, McCain's been swinging the ball hard. She's come in. She's been used as a second setter right now. The first time, like this is the first year she's ever set. She's got good ball. That would probably be a lift call.
Yes.
The contact on the reserve reception was clean, but it came at the other player so hard. It basically came at them and caught her hand, and she lifted the ball up, which is what the call was on that.
Okay, Jillian McDonald coming out as Isabelle Cyr is coming in for Les Dragons.
First time she's been in the match, I believe.
Estefan, 21 serving 11. Oh, my. That never was going to come in for a landing. It landed somewhere east of Sackville.
We'll check the orbit on that later.
All right, coming back the other way here is Cyr for Les Dragons, right of center, 12 serving 21.
Overpass.
Oh, my. Good work there by Malenfant, center of the front line.
Yeah, you want that pass off the serve reception or pass off an attack to be up usually within a meter of the net, not right at the net or just over.
I'd like to correct myself there. That was indeed D'Entremont. My apology. Push down off of Léger and point and serve to the Mounties.
Yeah, that was Mason with another well-placed hit.
Ella Boudreau in as Tate comes out. We've not talked about Ella. She's back from injury, or we haven't talked about her a whole lot thus far this season.
Not sure what it is, but I think she just maybe wasn't quite game ready when she came to campus this year, and Coach Krause is just making sure he's working everybody in. Part of that concept is he knows he's going to be losing a lot of players this year, potentially to graduation, and wants to get everybody else worked in as much as he can.
All right. Net ball, unforced error. Desprez not best satisfied by that. 23-14, and this is Sarah Mason. She'll be right of center for her service. 23 serving 14, and the Mounties lead here in set number 2. Addington. No. Comes down. 24-14, and Mason has potential set point here for the Mounties. 24-14. Let's remind you, the Mounties took the first set 25-19. Mason. It's alive. No. Set point and set to the Mounties. 25-14.
Yeah.
Ian.
That jump set that Mason just did, or jump serve she just did, it's probably the hardest hit serve I've seen in this gym in a long time. She just came in, and that's again, when they do that, they'll get the ball tossed. They come in, treat it as an attack. So the ball's going across the net, a lot of top spin, it'll drop down hard. The main difference between the two teams in that set would have been just Mount Allison was more consistent with getting the balls off of mishits and general coverage. Les Dragons seemed to have a little bit more difficulty during that set, just in deciding who was going for golf balls that were scrambling. They did okay. They did fine on a number of rallies, but just weren't consistent enough throughout the set.
All right, Ian. Verity Turpin is checking in from Calgary today. Hi there. I'm the team super fan in Calgary, so enjoy watching the girls play. The highlight of my weekends. Go Mounties, go. Verity, great to have you on board. Thanks for checking in with our broadcast crew. And yep, Verity, you've got the volleyball team covered out there in Calgary, and our good friend Jerry Mumford is number one fan of the basketball Mounties, so he too in the city of Calgary. So Verity Turpin is on board. Thanks so much for joining us on our Mounties TV at MTA.ca mailbox. Got great support out there in Calgary and for the Mounties programs.
Oh, we've had, considering we're a small school on the East Coast, we've had a surprisingly large number of athletes coming from actually Calgary and Edmonton areas, both across various sports. When you were mentioning that for volleyball, we have a former player from the women's team she's still out in Calgary, still doing well out there. She served on the alumni board for quite a while as well.
All right. It's one of the benefits of our webcasting initiative is friends, family, fans, alumni, and can share the excitement of college and university sport. N'hésitez pas, si vous êtes parmi les amateurs des Dragons, de nous contacter, soit dans la boîte de chat de YouTube ou soit par notre boîte de courriel. On sera fiers de partager vos sentiments d'appui pour vos athlètes préférés. All right, we are in set number 3. Mounties up 2-0. And as we spoke coming into this one, across 4 games, 1 set won, 12 sets lost for the Dragons, so they have an uphill climb here. With that said, we're back underway. Burns down. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties.
Yep, the hitter did make some contact with the lower part of the net, but after the ball hit the floor. So at that point, it's any contact with the net after the rally's technically finished is irrelevant.
All right, Lily Johnson rotated into the lib position. Look at the block. Look at the block and the face of Kate McDougall with that block up front. Oh, yeah, she says. A newbie, I think, Ian.
Yeah, Kaya is a first-year player, yeah. And she's coming out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
Down and off of Brideau, 3-0 Mounties. Logan Tate serving right of center. Back row. Nice touch from number 4, Arsenault. Front row puts it off the court. Mounties take the point. 4 serving 0. Logan Tate.
Yeah, the difference in the body language between the two teams on the court right now is pretty dramatic. Mount A players are all hyped and bouncing, and the St. Anne players look like they're losing energy as the match goes along.
McDonald over. Tate. Addington, the lib. And out it goes. Too much on it off of Brideau. 5 serving 0. So the insertion of Johnson at libero, has she played libero before? Ian?
Yeah, she's played some preseason and also earlier in this season as well, earlier in league play this year.
Back goes off the court and out. There's the first point for the Dragons. And number 4 will try to bring her team back. That's Amy Arsenault. Quality player, averaging 2 kills per set. Tate, the hit. McDonald must go. Tate, Gallagher.
2 contacts. One, you can see the ball when it came off of Gallagher's hands. It had that side spin on it, which means it was one hand and then the other made contact.
Double struck indeed. 2 serving 5. Arsenault wants more. Gallagher, Tate, the hit. Addington puts it up. Oh my. Amy Arsenault called it, Ian, but not able to get the launch angle that she wanted, if we could put it that way.
Yeah, she just wound up being a little further behind the ball when she made contact than she had planned to be.
Oh, too much on it from, Mason. Did she have too much on it? Was touched on the way by?
Nope, that's it. It's the white line. It's about 2 feet down, or 1.5 or 2 feet down into the basketball key is line, and it just caught the outside edge.
Okay, thank you. Speaking of catching the edge, we've got a timeout by Coach
Arsenault.
Gilles Arsenault. 8-2 the lead for Mount A.
Yeah, it's just at this point, Mount Allison has sort of got back on track. The University of St. Anne started out really solid, but they just haven't been able to maintain that level throughout the match. Mount A started maybe a little flat, and then they brought it up a little bit, but just enough that they're getting more. They're winning more rallies.
All right, Ian Allen. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is our color analyst and technical guru. Ben Hutchard is on camera this afternoon. We are the Maui TV crew.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, wherever you might be watching this one.
And speaking of that, we've got a comment here from Don McDougall, mother number 10. Nice block by my girl. Proud mom watching from Dartmouth. It's Kaya, not Kate. Kaia.
Kaya, okay.
Yep. We appreciate that. We've got that corrected. We won't do that again, ma'am.
Kaya, okay. Greatest way to get corrections is to mangle it, and we certainly appreciate the focus guidance. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we have no problems being corrected when we make mistakes.
Here we come. And look. Oh, what a recovery from that front pair. Quality block. And it's
short.
Not going to make it.
Good effort, though.
They tried. They invested a whole lot in the effort, and kudos for that. 9 serving 2. This is Emma Burns, right of center. Back it comes. Here we go. Out. Too much on it off of D'Entremont. 10 serving 2. We're in set number 3. Set 3. Burns. That's airmail on its way to Monktonian, and Johnson comes off. Gallagher comes in. Henry coming off. Burns will be relieved by Julia Henry. This is Megan D'Entremont serving right of center, 3 serving 10. We're in set number 3. No. And the Dragon pick up a point, 4 serving 10. D'Entremont will go for 2. She'll be right of center. Gallagher, Tate. Boudreau with a slam bam, thank you, ma'am. Wins the point, wins the serve. Kaya McDougall with the serve. She'll be left of center. Nice serve. Estefan. Quality net keeper. We've got a timeout taken once again by Arsenault and Coach Arsenault. My apologies. Ian, what is Coach telling the Dragon?
I know I sound like a broken record when I keep saying this, but it's more just trying to get them to refocus back onto what he's been asking them to do. A lot of it has become sort of decision process as well. They're not communicating as well as they should be on the court at this level at the moment. That's what he wants to address and make sure that they're playing together as a team, and that will help keep the ball off the floor.
12 serving 4 for the Mounties. If you're just joining us, they lead it 2-0, 25-19, 25-14. And Ian and I were discussing it earlier in the broadcast for new arrivals to our coverage. At one point in set number 1, the Dragon led the Mounties by 7 points.
Yep. They came out, when they hit the court, they were ready to play. And the Mounties looked like they just came out a little flat. They looked like they weren't really quite up for it, but they've worked themselves back to the point where they're more accomplishing what they've been asked to, Coach Krause has asked them to do on the court.
Kaya McDougall now, left of center, going for second point. Net ball, unforced error. Point and serve to the Dragon. 6 serving 12. They haven't put, is it 5?
No, it's 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello.
They're getting those points up a little quicker than they have in previous years.
Yes. Quality dig from Henry there. Boudreau.
Yeah, it was off the blocker and out, but the blocker also hit the net on the way down.
Point and serve to the Mounties, 13 serving 5, and this is Ella Brito. 1 point per set on average thus far. Bright, Brito, out. Too much on it from Mason. She went right. Lily Johnson out at libero and Gallagher in. 6 serving 13. And that is number 7, Brito, serving right of center. Merci d'être avec nous, les téléspectateurs de la langue française. Tout un plaisir de partager le match avec vous. Une pointe gagnée par les Dragons. Dragons win a point, 7 serving 13. Brito once more. He is serving right of center. Net ball, unforced error. Point and serve to the Mounties, 14 serving 17. Johnson back in ad lib. This is Mason, right of center, with service for the Mounties. The dig to set, the push. Back over. Out it goes. Point and serve, Dragon. 8 serving 14. Gallagher back. Johnson out. Going back to serve is number 5. That is Ivanov. Net ball, unforced error. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties. 15 serving 8. McDougall back in. Estefan serving from left of center. So, Ian, the strategy there was to put McDonald's height into that spot normally where we see Estefan a majority of the time. Is that what happened there?
Could be. I'm not sure which switch we were just looking at on that one. Sorry.
Yep. Okay. Here comes the serve. This is the veteran Bright. Tate. Hit. Brito. Gallagher. Tate. Henry. Addington must go now. It is in play. Net ball smashed by Mason. Needed to be a bit higher. 10 serving 15. And you know the gap is closing ever so slightly in here.
Yeah, since the time, since the late Dragon called the timeout, they've been communicating, basically working better together as a team. And then we just had one launched to the back wall of the gym on the service. Some of that's going to be adrenaline. Some of it's just a mishit.
16 serving 10. Here is Logan Tate. The rotation has come around to number 5 once again. Addington, Bright, D'Entremont, Johnson, Henry. Henry into the twine, point to the Dragon. The gap is 5. Gallagher back in at lib. And here's the veteran Amy Arsenault, right of center on the serve. Gallagher, Henry. Oh, quick return off the front line. Out, point to the Dragon.
Yeah, went off the Mount A blocker's fingers after University Saint Anne tried to wipe that ball towards the sideline.
Margin is down to 4, Ian. They are clawing their way back, as we said. Up.
That's going to be a lift, most likely. 2 hits. Yeah.
Double struck, Ian. Yep.
Yeah. The process ended in a lift, but the reason it became a lift was because there was contact with one hand and then the other.
Gap is 3, Ian. Mason, Tate, Brito. That was number 15, Boudreau. Gallagher, Henry, Addington, Bright, Brido, in. Oh my, in. Never say die for the Dragon. They are fighting for their life in this match. Gallagher out. Johnson in. 14 serving 16. Tate.
And that makes Coach Prowse look like a genius.
All right. 17-14 now. Henry to serve. 17-14. Third set. Henry. Quality block. Mason and McDougall combined there. Is that a rookie pair blocking?
Yes, both
Quality.
first year. Yeah.
Excellent. Henry with the next serve. 18 serving 14. D'Entremont. Brido. Blocking down. It'll be point and serve to the Dragon. 15 serving 18. Margin is 3. Much tighter, much closer than early moments of this set would have suggested. Here is Megan D'Entremont, right of center on the serve. 15 serving 18. Tate. Mason, no. Point. Ian. Two points the gap, my friend. Exciting for us. Exciting for you wherever you're watching this. The gentlemen Dragon seem particularly pumped over there in the cheap seats. Too much on it. Unforced error. 19 serving 16 now. Kaya McDougall. Left of center. 19 serving 16. Addington. Brido, the block and down. 20 serving 16. All right. Can we still talk about the Dragon surge, Ian? Let's see. McDougall. Brido. Bright. Into the net. On me, says Arsenault. 21-16. McDonald coming out. Isabel Sear coming in. McDougall wants a third point, Ian. Must go. Brido out. 22-16. McDougall looking for point number 4. She has done well. Has number 10. 22 serving 16. In play. Quality hit from Isabel Sear. Front at right. Sear will go back for the service. 17 serving 22. Ian.
Yeah, just didn't Malison block. Just didn't quite get it hands close. Estevan just didn't quite get her hands close together to finish that block and make it solid.
Brido. Bright. Brido, yes. Never say die, Dragon. 18 serving 22.
Yeah, they're not overpowering Round A at the moment, but they're making good decisions on where to hit. Those nice deep roll shots can be as effective as pounding the ball through the floor.
Henry, Tate, Estefan, and back row, Henry, Tate, block, down, point to the Dragon, 4 strikes. Gap is 3. Sear is calm, cool, and collected for a pressure moment like this.
Yeah, especially for a first-year player.
Johnson, push, Back it goes. It is still alive. And, so close for Ivanov. 23 serving 19. Gallagher in. Johnson out. They do the lib swap. And this is Ella Boudreau. Brido, the block. It's alive, down and over. Set, push. Gallagher is there. Tate, Henry, Addington. Ooh. No! They're alive in 20-23. Service to Brido. A dramatic finish potentially here. The ingredients are in the recipe. Brido. Henry. Addington. Bright. Hit. Out. Point to the Dragon. 2 points to gap, Ian. 21 serving 23. Every positive serve and adrenaline injection for the Dragon. Johnson. Mason. Addington. It's alive. Henry. Tate. The hit. Down off of Estefan. 24-21. Serve to the Mounties. Mason has potential set point and potential match point. Out. Over. Done. 25-21. My goodness, Ian Allen. A dramatic comeback attempt by the Dragon. Your thoughts?
It was good to see the Dragon come back and just sort of after that second time out called by Coach Arsenault. They showed a lot more focus. They sort of fought back in. Mountie pulled ahead a bit again. But they basically finished up a lot more solid than they started that third set. Again, like the Dragon haven't won a match yet. They've only, as I said, we've noted earlier, they've only won one set so far this season. But they're not that far out of being fully competitive either. It's just a little more consistency and maybe just another offensive option would be all they really need to get in this solid and be solid anywhere in the league.
All right, Ian Allen, we'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge Team Henry watching from Toronto. This is our good friend Paul Henry. Well done, Stephen Ian. Go Mounties. They did good work, Paul, and thank you so much for joining us. And from the GTA today, Paul Henry on board for our broadcast. Ian Allen handled the the color commentary today and the technical direction. Ben Houchard was our camera guy. I'm Steve Ridlington. We handled the play-by-play today. Thank you so much for being with us. You've been watching ACAA TV powered by Sport Canada TV. Mounties take the win 3-0, 25-19, 25-14, 25-21. For all of us at Mounties TV, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. Women volleyball Mounties victorious 3-0 over les Dragons de l'Université Saint-Anne. So long, everybody. À la prochaine, tout le monde. Bye-bye.